Hi everyone, welcome back to Kirsty Colouring Sketch. So I was very kindly contacted by the company Colorya again to collab with them on giving an honest review in return for these lovely products. So these are the new coloured pencils. You might have already seen these shown on a few channels. I know I have. They're called imaginor coloured pencils in a lovely case again. I'll get into those in a second. I'm just going to do a little flip through of the new colouring book. So they have sent me this one, and this has only just been released. It's a brand new colouring book, so you might not have seen this one yet. Flip through on YouTube. It is called Four Seasons, and as you can tell from the front cover, it is going to be sort of your landscape type illustrations inside. So like all the other books that I absolutely love them for, it is ring bound. Massive bonus for me with this one, especially that it's at the top of the book as well, whether you're left-handed, right-handed. It doesn't hinder you in any way, shape or form. It's a really thick book. Again, it's sort of A4 size. The paper in these books is fantastic quality. It's really thick. It is a smooth, it's almost like a smooth cardstock. But yeah, let's flip through these gorgeous pages. So here is your nameplate. Let's make sure we're all in frame. I will have to turn some around. And this is another lovely decorated page that you can colour. Then we get into the illustrations. So I've got a tag in here because I am going to test those pencils out on this page. It's a beautiful page, and I really feel like I'd enjoy doing all the fencing on this one and the little hatch roof. Is it a hatch roof? Who knows? So we've got this one. I will be honest and say this book isn't really my cup of tea. It's not really something I will be colouring in a lot. But in regards to the actual illustrations, they are really cute, and if this is the type of thing that you like to colour, then they are beautiful, and it's beautiful paper. I'd say the best things to use in this book would be your alcohol markers or your pencils. I'd recommend alcohol markers because they work really nice on this paper, and because your images are single-sided, it doesn't matter about bleed through. That's another gorgeous one. I do like that one. See, there's a few pages where I look at them and think I will colour that, and I will really like to colour that. This is one of them. And then there is a lot which, I'll be honest, I won't. But that's not because they're horrid illustrations. That's just because colouring sort of scenery isn't really my cup of tea. But it is a gorgeous book nevertheless. Gorgeous little lambs in a field. We've got some chickens. That one's lovely. That one makes me feel, I don't know, it looks all homely and cosy, doesn't it? That little house there in the forest or wherever it is. And that, I really love that. I nearly picked this page to test those pencils out on, but the one thing putting me off was I'm not 100% sure on how to colour glass. I'm not the best at colouring glass. But yeah, I might give that one a shot. That one's lovely. This is another lovely one where it's just the flowers. What I would have liked to see, what I personally would have liked to see from this book is your large florals. There's lots of small florals in this book as part of the scenery, but I think that's what the book is about. It's about the scenery. I know they do have a floral, some sort of bloom book out if florals is what you want. Another beautiful beach scene. This one. And we turn around, they're having a nice picnic here. They remind me of another book, and I can't think what it is. Lovely big apples to colour on that one. Deer. Is that a peasant? Pheasant? Peasant. Pheasant. I don't know. I'm not sure. See, that isn't my cup of tea at all, this one. I'm not keen on this illustration at all. It looks quite basic, if that's the right word. Very quite basic, that one. Some grapes grapevine, that one, is it? And then I love this one. This one's a tree with a little owl. You might be able to spot him just there. And there's some little mushrooms at the bottom. That one is lovely. Let's turn around. This one, I like that one as well. Like I said, they're not horrible illustrations. They are lovely. It's just not... Everybody has the certain style that they like to colour, don't they? But in regards to a scenery book, it's really lovely. And the paper is second to none. The paper is absolutely brilliant. Lovely Christmas scene here with the snowman, Christmas trees, blanket of snow on the bottom there, your little lantern. We've got a castle on the hill on this one. So we've got, this looks like another wintry scene. That's water, isn't it? Little river with a boat there. Pond. Oh, there is frogs. I was just going to say I would have liked to see a little animal on this page somewhere. I've just spotted 2 little frogs. Possibly I would have liked a few more, a bit bigger on this page. I think that would have looked nice. Gorgeous peacocks. That's a nice one. And that's it. So it is lovely, lovely, lovely illustrations. It just really depends on what your bag is, what you like to colour. As I say, it's not 100% my cup of tea. There's probably a handful of pages in there that I colour, but it is a gorgeous book. Like I say, I love that they're ring bound. I love that they're on this brilliant cardstock, which is just perfect for alcohol markers. What I do with my alcohol markers to make the pictures really pop, because I'm not good with blending alcohol markers, I base everything on the picture with my alcohol markers, and then I use my pencils as shading. So I might go in with, say, a pale blue alcohol marker, and then I'll find a nice deep blue pencil, and I'll just put some shading in. It makes the pictures look absolutely brilliant. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to trail these pencils. Before I do just get into an illustration, I'm just going to explain a little bit about these pencils and my first thoughts. So they come like this, and this is obviously just your cardboard sleeve, which you take off. There's 72 pencils in this pack. We don't have sometimes when you get pencils, they've got like all the colours, the little keys of the colours and the names on the back. This one doesn't. It just has 72 colours. They are waxed based, premium soft core, soft coverage, premium blending and shading, rich intense pigments. So the one thing I really admire Colorya for is the cases that the products come in. So you don't have to say you've bought a new pencil set and it's come in one of them flimsy tins with the trays in, or it's just come in a cardboard box, and then you have to personally go out and buy yourself a new pencil case. Well, these ones come with the most fantastic cases. You might have recognised them from products I've shown in the past. This one's even got a little handle on, a little hook, so you can put sort of a little thing on your wall, so you can hang the case from your wall if you've not much storage. Nice little logo down here that just feels awesome. It's that rubber sort of material. And then we have a zip. It's a zip up case, and it's just one zip, and then we get into them. So I have already swatched all these pencils out. They're not all facing the same way because I'll swatch them rather quickly and place them all back in. I will place the swatching video up once I've shown these pencils. So let's just get this pink one out. So we've got the lovely little decorative little thing on the bottom there, thing, if you heard me, thing. And what I find quite good about this is that if I'm doing a video, say a colour along or anything like that, I can show that colour name and number, and look how easy it is for you to read. You can quite clearly see there the Colorya, Imaginor, hot pink, so the colour name and the number, and you can see that perfectly on camera. I'm not struggling to see that. With some pencils you can really struggle, so that's brilliant. The barrels feel really nice in your hand, really smooth, really nice size. They do feel like they are teasers, and when I swatched them out they did feel like they are teasers. A couple of the pencils felt a bit scratchy. Only 2 pencils, so I'm wondering if that's some sort of irregularity, or if they just needed sharpening, because your pencils, when they're brand new, they do come with some sort of coating on the ends sometimes. So maybe if I give them a sharpen they'd be fine. But I love that. Really nice. If you want to close up on the pencil a bit more there, I can't really see if it's zoomed in. Not zoomed in, not blurry. That's the word I was looking for. But there's a nice selection. The only thing I would have liked more of is your oranges. So you've sort of got this bright orange here, then you go into your yellows. Now there is a blood orange, but it's not the most, you know, it's more like a reddy sort of tone, that. So I would have liked more oranges myself. There's this sort of, this reminds me of the terracotta shade in another pencil set. This one's burnt ochre, so it's not really an orange. So I would have liked some more oranges. That's what I'll say with this one. But you've got your pinks, your sort of apricots, whites, creams, yellows, greens, reds. Then you've got some more turquoises, blues, purples. Then you've got your usual greys, browns and blacks. A couple more deep blues here, or other purples. Let's have a look. Amethyst and ultramarine there. So get into the swatches when I swatch them out, and I'll pop the video up of me swatching them out, and then I'll show you them inside here. So I'll see you back in a second. So the swatches are here, as you just saw, and hopefully it was a nice close-up for you. So they're all very, very pigmented, very, very vibrant. So when I was putting that pencil down, I purposely, you know, hit hard with the pencil to see if there was any breakage when I pressed on hard, and to see how much pigment we could get off them. Now, they wasn't breaking very much at all. I was going in full force, and there's only little specks coming off here and there, so they didn't full on break on me. So they're very hard wearing. Vibrant, so vibrant they are. There's no mistaking that they are a very vibrant pencil. You know, they're gonna pack a punch, these pencils, they really are. So you've got 72 colours. Just going back to the start, you might be able to see and be wondering why I've put stars, hearts and pink circles at the side of all these names. There is a reason. So I did see a review of these pencils on another channel. I won't name this channel in case they don't want to be named as calling it out, but they did bring to light saying that some of these pencil names were the same as the Arteza names. So I thought, go on then, I'll compare them. I already have the Arteza pencils, so I thought I'll compare them and we'll see how many names are the same. So all the hearts on these swatches are names that are an exact match from the Arteza Expert 120 set that I compared them with. So Tuscan Sun is the same, Camel, Apricot, Coral, Fruit Punch, Carmine Red, Blood Orange, Rose Red, Spring Green, Forest Green, Shamrock Green, Turquoise, Aragon Blue, Robin Egg Blue, Peacock Blue, Macarnas Blue, Ocean Blue, Lavender, Royal Purple, Lilac, Fuchsia, Purple Iris, Burnt Ochre, Cinnamon, Magenta, Sienna Brown, Honey and Elephant Grey and Black. But obviously you've got your generic names there. All pencil sets have a black. All pencil sets have a, say, Sienna Brown or Cinnamon. So I'm not interested in that because, you know, most pencil sets, they're going to be named the same. The ones that threw me a little was the unique names that Arteza have. So some of the more unique names, possibly the Camel, because I've not heard of any other pencil sets having Camel before, or the Tuscan Sun. Fruit Punch is unique to Arteza. Some of the others, they are generic. You know, you're going to get it in all pencil sets. Carmine Red, Blood Oranges, you're going to get it in all pencil sets. So it's just the unique names that I'm, you know, looking at. Shamrock Green is pretty unique. One to have got the same name for. So yeah, I was just looking at ones like that. Obviously your Elephant Grey is a pretty unique one, I think, as well, that is the same. And then we have the stars. So the ones that I put a star against are the ones that are almost the same as Arteza names, but Colorya have just missed the colour off the end, or they've put it the other way round. So in Colorya's set, this is Yellow Sapphire. In Arteza, it's called Sapphire Yellow. In these Colorya sets, it's called Lemon. In the Arteza set, it's Lemon Yellow. Sunflower is Sunflower Yellow in the Arteza set. So you see where I'm going with this. Peony, now that's quite a unique one, and you'll recognise that from the Arteza set, but it's got a star because Colorya have used just peony on its own, and in the Arteza set it's peony pink. Same with the Flamingo, quite unique to Arteza. Would you say there's no other in any other pencil sets called Flamingo? Colorya have used Flamingo but missed the pink off the end. So in the Arteza set it's Flamingo pink. So they seem to have used some of the same names but just left the colour off the end. I don't know. I really don't know. And then the pink ones, the ones that have got pink circles on, are unique from what I know to Colorya. They're not the same in comparison to the Arteza. So there's no saffron in the Arteza set, there's no bright orange, there's no creamy beige, etc, etc. And you get the idea. But I don't know, could be coincidence, but it's, you know, who knows, maybe Colorya can answer a few questions about where they got the names from, but that's it basically. Gorgeous, gorgeous pencils. So there was 28 exact matches for Arteza. So that means that Colorya have got 28 of the exact names that Arteza have. They have 24 almost the same name and 16 unique names. Now obviously, as I've already said, you've got your generic names that are the same in every single pencil set, like your whites, your ivories, your blacks, your sienna browns and all that jazz. I'm not expecting them to be any different. They're the same across the board, you know, they're not unique in any pencil set. But yeah, lovely. I really do like the colours of them. The pigment pop, like I say, you've seen the swatches, you've seen me swatch them out. They really pop. So the next is just to test these pencils out. I'll give them a road test, see what I think, and it will be an honest opinion when I come back. So I've got my lovely book from Colorya, new release. The link is in the description of this video if you want to get your hands on this one. It is brand new. So yeah, I do believe it's not out in some countries as well, so you might just want to check. But I'm going to start this page now with some alcohol markers as a base and these pencils over the top, and I'll be back with the verdict. See you soon. So here is my finished page. I did time lapse it because it took me quite a while. Obviously I based it all in alcohol markers first and went over with the pencils. The pencils work fantastic on this paper, fantastic over the alcohol markers. They just blended beautifully. The only issue I had was with one particular pencil. Now I did mention this earlier on that a couple of the pencils felt scratchy. This one in particular, so there is some sort of you know, different standards within each pencil, I would say. This one is the Coyote and it is 852 and it was really quite scratchy. I don't know if you noticed in the time lapse, but this is the colour I used for the shading on the actual building here, and I was really struggling. You can even see where it's not got the nicest blend on it, whereas this yellow ochre type colour blended beautifully. So there is some sort of irregularity, I cannot say that word, in the pencils. A couple are a bit scratchy, but other than that, absolutely fantastic. Don't they pack a punch, especially with the alcohol markers underneath and using these as shading. I absolutely love it. But yeah, this colouring book, it surprised me actually, because when I did the flip at the start I was thinking this wasn't really my cup of tea, but I really surprised myself because I really enjoyed colouring this. So I will be doing another page out of here, because there is about 4 more pages that I really like in this book, which I will colour. I was going to do a background, but then I noticed it didn't really stop at the top, it came all the way down here, so I just left it white and I think that's okay. I think that looks nice. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. I'm made up with these pencils now. Thank you so much to Colorya for sending them to me and for sending this book to me. Yeah, the links for both of these products are going to be linked in the description of this video, so if you want to go and get them, grab them while you can. But yeah, very impressed, very impressed. So please hit the thumbs up on this video, drop me a comment down below, tell me what do you think. Have you heard of these pencils before? What do you think about them if you've got them? What do you think about the book? It's interesting, isn't it? Drop me a comment and subscribe if you're new. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.